Welcome back, sleepyheads, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sleepy Aliens Perspective. I'm your host, H. Lee, and today I have a very sobering video to share with you. This past Friday, I was heading to the metro station in DC in the middle of the day, and I saw a huge crowd surrounding a bunch of police officers, and I knew immediately it had something to do with, of course, the National Guard, ICE, Trump, all the administrative changes. And I'm going to play this video for you. It's 19 minutes, but I think it'll just give you that sense of reality that we all need to understand what is truly happening in our society right now. And I know the issue of ICE is occurring in numerous states and major cities across this country, but it is destroying families, communities. It is creating generational trauma, deep psychological trauma. It is creating abandonment wounds. It is putting children and adults in very vulnerable facilities where they are not treated like humans. And even though we're told what happens in these detention centers, we know that it's not always what they tell us. And from my understanding, it's very easy for detainees to disappear, to be sold off, to, be used for nefarious purposes on black markets. And that could go from, human trading to organ extraction, all of those things. I'm trying to be mindful with YouTube censorship. But Friday was perhaps the saddest thing I have seen in a really long time. And just to give you a backstory, there was a young Hispanic mother with 2 children, definitely under the age of 4 years old, in a stroller. One of the children, while they were up near the metro tracks, threw their toy onto the tracks. The young mother retrieved the toy. She was then taken aside by the Metro police, which are different from the DC police. And at some point, they had her for like an hour. I don't think she spoke a lot of English. And by the time I arrived on the scene, it was about 30 minutes before she was separated from her children. Each child was taken by a different DC police officer and put into a separate vehicle. The mother's stroller was put into a DC police SUV. And on the scene in the video, you'll see the Metro Police, you'll see the DC Police, you'll see the National Guard, and I believe another policing agency because they were wearing a different color uniform. But the amount of authorities on the scene for just one individual, one non-threatening mother who didn't speak a lot of English, if it wasn't for the crowd that formed, I know that they were definitely waiting for ICE to arrive. I know they're definitely going to move forward with trying to tell whether or not she is a, legal citizen or not. And something that I've seen more and more in DC is I'll just be walking somewhere in different neighborhoods. Doesn't matter if it's a nice neighborhood in like the Georgetown area or maybe I'm a little bit more south. Regardless, I have seen police officers covering their face in unmarked vehicles, normal like 4-door sedan type vehicles, not even SUVs. And they'll be lurking near metro stations in different areas and neighborhoods. And I've seen that. And just to have this sort of secret police, these people operating without having to provide a badge number or their name or to be showing their face. It definitely takes things to a whole new level. And when it comes to the detriment to communities and businesses and families. It's one of those things where you're watching a train wreck happen, because it is just like with our farming situation and deporting all the undocumented workers there and doing the ICE raids. And now these farmers don't have enough workers to harvest their crops, and no, poor or middle class, black or white citizens are not going to do that for you. No one is trying to go back to that stage in life, and most Americans have worked really hard to not put themselves in a position where they have to do jobs like that, unless you want to start hiring teenagers on the weekends and having a bus shuttle them to and from farms. But this is the same thing that we're going to see in this city. So a lot of those, lower paying service jobs or restaurants, that are already being impacted by tariffs, they're now having issues where employees are afraid to come to work, are quitting their jobs. And so this trickle effect we see with furloughed federal workers and the ICE raids, it's all really diminishing the economic flow within cities and states. And it's bringing us to a point where I think our government is essentially going to, they've created the problem, and the solution that they'll present to us is going to be disturbing at best. We already know that, but we know how the system works. Governments often create problems, and then they provide us a solution to give us a sense of security and dependency and trust within the system. But I think most people are too smart for that now, and that's just not something that people are engaging in or buying into. And I think we've seen that with so many different things in our society, whether, it be with war, terrorism, food supply, government assistance, whatever it may be. We've seen this manipulation where they want us to be dependent on them. And if the intention is to completely tank the economy and introduce a new system for society, that's the scary part. That's what we don't want to go to. And who knows how long this government shutdown will last, but it's been really interesting. And, after this past Friday, living in DC has really, really shown me how things can evolve and how bad things can get. And I spoke with a police officer after everybody left the scene. It was a different police officer because once school gets out for middle schoolers and high schoolers who have to use the metro station, the police will often be around, and they've had the National Guard around, but I haven't seen that as much. And so I spoke with one of the police officers, and I was saying, in the event that someone, were to throw something onto the tracks, jump down, grab it, get back up, what would normally happen to them? And they were like, well, that's a DC Metro police issue. And I said, okay, but that's what the circumstance was for this young Hispanic mother. But then she was detained by DC police. So I was asking him, how does it escalate to the point where you now have the DC police involved, and how does someone end up in jail? And the police officer said, well, if I saw someone do that, I would assume that they're either a threat to themselves or somebody else, so I would detain them. And I said, well, I don't think anybody read this woman her rights. And he was like, you don't have to do that in DC. And I've only lived here for a year, even though I was born in this city. And I left at some point when I was still a baby. But I didn't know that DC is the only place in the U.S. where a person can be detained without being read their rights or being even told why they are being detained. All you need in DC is a suspicion of threat, or, danger, whatever it may be. And I didn't know that. So the Patriot Act is very much alive and operating on a different scale within DC. And so I definitely need to do some research. And the officer was kind of being condescending, and there was another officer beside him who was too. And she was like, it's not like TV. And I was like, but in every other state in this country, you have to be read your rights. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, good. So let's not make it sound like I'm saying something stupid or ridiculous. You know, that is fact. Yeah, it's so disturbing. And I've seen more and more TikToks online as well with these kind of things. And I posted this video to TikTok, and TikTok removed the audio from my video. So then I reposted it, and I took out some of my tags of Trump and ICE, and then they didn't take that video down, but it hasn't really been circulating or getting a lot of views. And I intended on posting it to YouTube regardless, so I really didn't care. But, you know, the fuckery of it all is just insane. But I'm sorry for rambling. I'm going to play this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you were actually there that day. I did submit this video to Democracy Now!, hoping that they'll pick it up and hoping that, you know, someone can find out what happened to this young mother. I really, really hope that she has her kids. There was a citizen who said that, because while she was being surrounded by the police officers and the National Guard and the Metro Police, there was a National Guard Guardsman who I believe was Hispanic, and he was helping translate. And he was very helpful in helping her arrange for a family member to come and get her kids. And I hope that actually happened. I really do. But regardless, it's going to be one of those situations where at the end of the day, her children are now separated from their mother. And who knows how long, you know, people are being detained, you know, just for reason of suspicion or investigation until things are fully official. Because we know we've had people who are actually citizens who have been detained, and there's even cases where it's happened to people multiple times, which is insane. But yeah, at this point, we are definitely in that state where we should all be concerned. And when we see something like that, speak up. And I'm so glad that circle of people surrounded that woman. And even though it really didn't do much help, I think hopefully in her spirit, she knew that people were supporting her and that people would do what they could to let people who can help her know what was going on. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Sleepyheads, thank you so much. And again, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what's happening in your cities, what you know about, you know, these loopholes when it comes to laws, and if you know any crazy things about, you know, laws in DC that people should know. I so much appreciate it. And Sleepyheads, hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
That's the priority. No one's doing anything. We have the right to free speech.
Folks, I need y'all to back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
It's been 45 minutes. I've been here since the start. The mom hasn't held her baby in 45 minutes. The mom hasn't been allowed to hold her baby in 45 minutes. If that were your kid, let the mom hold her baby. That's all I ask you.
I asked one of them, and they said they're having social workers for the kids.
Yeah, your baby did not be held for 45 minutes. That's fine.
Yeah. Like, the girl in the handcuffs for a ticket. Yeah. And I have her in the That's
criminal. You're hurting the baby. Your cousins are like the whole children. The baby moving is diaper change.
No, we're not the problem. You are. You are. No, you weren't here. We were feeling. No, this scares people. This scares people. I'm a mom. I know what scares people.
Let her go. Find a chicken and let her go. Let her head around there for 30, 40 minutes.
We're going on an hour, sir.
That's ISIS. They want Spain. They want to take her. They don't want to let her go. That's ISIS. If it wasn't us, we didn't walk. Man, you look at her coaches and look who the fuck is around here. A bunch of fake-ass military motherfuckers. They kiss his fucking ass. That's what it is. You can say right they want to take her.
They have not read her rights. I've been here since the start. They have not read her rights.
Why I can call the police?
There's two babies.
You could be going next.
Oh, good. More guns for the babies. More guns for the scary little woman and her two babies.
We got more policemen for the one mom, man. You scared?
Was taking a toy on the train tracks. She jumped in to grab it and they arrested her and tied her for almost an hour and haven't let her touch her children. I've been here since the start. You could at least take her cuffs off and let her get her.
Yeah, get the bed. No complicity.
What's your badge number? You're right beside me. You've been here the whole time making all the calls, huh? What's your badge number?
Yeah, oh no, he's not
He
gonna
doesn't have
wear
a badge
one.
number.
No, he's a fucking piece of shit person. He ain't gonna wear a badge number.
We have Virginia here, Maryland.
Kids. Wow. You think they're serving a big government doing this?
You Samson, you're a black woman standing up for this. What the fuck are you doing? You are a black woman standing up for this. Is your Uncle Tom around? Is your Uncle Tom? Should we call you Uncle Tom? Is that what we should do?
Stand up here, baby. Hold on, baby. What are you doing?
Seriously.
You're 30 years old. I'm not saying that. But you got us.
Let her go! 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 Let her go!
Let her go.
Let her go!
Let her go.
Let her go! Let them 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 go!
Ms. Abzorn, how did your ancestors feel when they did this to them? You too. And you, how did your ancestors feel when this happened to them? How do you feel being the slave
Let
masters
her
now?
go!
You like that? You like being on this side?
Take her cuffs off. She doesn't need handcuffs. She's not a threat. That's why we gotta take her
You like working for the master? Mr. Dyson, you like working for the master? Do you like that? Yeah, you like being on that side?
Where's the social worker?
Where's your goddamn reality, your understanding of truth and righteousness? You too, every single one of you is a fucking piece of shit who serves a fucking horrible God.
Mira la cantidad de policías para simplemente una mujer con 2 hijos. La tienen arrestada.
Oh, other ones come forward. They said they want us to take a couple steps forward. My hands are up, bro. I'm standing here. You putting it over me is breaking. That ain't my fault.
Step back. Step back. We're pushing the line back. We're pushing the line back. Step back. Don't break it. Just step back.
It's already broke. It's already broke.
How are we gonna break this when there's a broken fucking person?
Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back.
Hey, Jackie Chan, you can't be putting on this.
Jackie Chan, you make kids.
They're just trying to tie
Jackie
it.
Chan! Jackie Chan! Jackie Chan! Jackie Chan! Jackie Chan! Why don't you take your glasses off? Why don't you show us your face? Oh, you're too scared. I see.
Let her go!
Just back all the way up.
Move back!
Step back.
Move back! Move back! a little bit. Move back a little bit. Move back a little bit.
JD Rowan. Cool. All right, I'll talk to you.
You guys are waiting for us.
En vivo, ya la policía como que
You guys are separation of Nobody said that. Yeah, no.
1 hour. The baby's 1 hour here, and nobody said that they sent the baby.
It's always you rappers that rush out here to be the dumbass niggas. What the fuck y'all rush out here to be dumbass niggas for? Y'all ain't even got no business in this shit. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. You ain't got no fucking business out here.
That's ridiculous. Look, mira los bebés llorando.
They're scared, we gotta run away! Run away!
You know what happens to kids who end up in those detention centers?
Immoral,
Horrible
goddamn
things.
shit.
Oh my God!
Stay back.
Oh my God! Awful! Awful!
Fuck you!
Awful!
Fuck you!
Oh my God! Young lady, I pray for you. I pray for you. Listen, I pray for you. Disgusting! You got something to do. Disgusting! That is horrible! That is horrible! She didn't do anything wrong! Come on, let's put that lady up for her kids! That is just, you know what happens to kids?
What are you gonna tell your kids? What are you gonna tell your kids?
She got family member coming to get the kids though, that she said. She said she got family member for her kids.
You're all complicit!
How you gonna sleep tonight, dog?
Just fucking fine with no fucking morals. Kids safe at home. What does she do? Fucking pay. You have nothing else to do, huh? You're fucking sick. You're fucking sick. You're fucking sick. If she loses her kids and they end up in a detention center, they get trafficked. They do. Horrible things happen to those kids. You should stand up for something. Disgusting. Listen. You hate. Yeah, take the tape away. All of these police officers just for that. You guys are waiting for ICE.
What's a house nigga? That's all you is, cuz. What's the house nigga?
Black man will say we cause
House nigga.
Say no, you black man will say we cause this.
Man, fuck y'all. You's a house nigga. You's a house nigga. You's a house nigga. Fuck you. You's a house
They
nigga.
have no crossing officer. They don't have a crossing officer. Traffic officer. Y'all go where did they go?
Fuck you come out here for? Fuck you to the job for?
They don't have a crossing officer.
House niggas, house niggas.
You guys could have been in this guy.
They should just help her instead of locking her up. You should give a fuck. She don't mind. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
The kids don't have a car seat. They in a police car with no car seat.
Fuck all y'all.
But that's the rule.
Go do some real work.
All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. Fucking Nazis. Fucking fascists. Fucking fascists.
Guys, please don't go along here. You're a little weak inside. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you too. Fuck all you dirty, tacky niggas. Fuck you, nigga.
So hard to watch.
Let's know they wrong this shit for that.